They called me the Queen of the Jungle, but only I knew how hard I had fought for my throne. My name was T-84, daughter of the legendary tigress Machli. I was the first tigress in this territory to hunt in deep water and challenge powerful predators. But now age had delivered its final warning. My body had grown weak, my bones showed through my skin, and pain followed me everywhere. They said I only had 3 months left to live. But at that time, my 3 cubs were still too young to survive on their own. For their sake, I had to keep going. No matter how much it hurt, I continued hunting. Every step was painful, yet I refused to stop. Many times I collapsed. Many believed I was already dead, but somehow I always returned with food for my cubs. I wasn't just hunting. I was fighting against death itself. And I kept fighting until my children were strong enough to survive alone. Once I knew they were safe, I finally laid down my armor and stopped hunting. My days became quieter, filled only with drinking water and resting beneath the trees. Deep inside, I knew my time was running out. So I decided to visit my family one last time. I traveled to see my eldest daughter, who had become the new queen of the territory. Beside her were 2 playful little cubs, my grandchildren. To show that I had come in peace, I immediately lay down on the ground. In the wild, entering another tigress territory can mean danger, but my daughter recognized me. She caught the familiar scent she had known since childhood. Gently, she moved her cubs aside and offered me the safest place to rest. Then she quietly sat beside me, as if she understood that this might be our final meeting. It was the most peaceful sleep of my life. As a mother, I never wanted my children to watch me fade away, so the next morning, I quietly left. Along the journey, memories of my own mother filled my mind. I had been considered the weakest of her cubs, yet she always believed in me. When I was young, I challenged her authority and tried to prove myself. Still, she always forgave me and welcomed me back with love. I remembered one moment when I returned to her side. She had no milk left to give, but she still allowed me to come close. For a brief moment, I felt like a cub again. Before she left this world, she entrusted her territory and legacy to me. Now it was my turn to complete my own story. The countdown of my life had begun. I no longer needed to prove anything, but I knew that the end of a queen is not defeat. It is the beginning of a legacy. With the last of my strength, I followed the path my mother had once carved for me. At last, I reached the place where my journey had begun. I lay down peacefully and gazed into the distance. It felt as though everything was finally complete. The sky grew darker and darker. This time, I didn't need to stand up again. Perhaps it was finally time to go and find my mother.